You're watching Lynn TV. I'm Lucy Robson with this week's main stories. After nearly 2 weeks of negotiations, the Troika and the government have reached an agreement on a bailout plan, which will be ready for tabling at the next Eurogroup meeting on December 3rd. Today, the Troika said that they had reached a preliminary agreement with the government and were satisfied with progress, with final details to be hammered out in coming days. A compromise was reached on natural gas proceeds, the 13th salary to civil servants, index-linked wages and privatisation. The government has also put forward proposals on tax hikes with a 2% VAT rise and the non-taxable income ceiling to drop. Meanwhile, the newly submitted state budget for 2013 indicates that the economy will shrink and unemployment will rise. And two eminent professors and economists will give a talk on reversing the downturn in the Cypriot economy in PAPHOS next week. Called the Cyprus Economy Downturn, What Can We Do to Reverse It?, the talk will be open to the public. For details about the event and reservations, contact the details on the screen. And this week the Ministry of Interior set a schedule for the presidential elections for February 17th. This will be followed by a runoff on February 24th if no candidate is elected from the first round. And the mayor of PAPHOS and the Chinese ambassador to Cyprus agreed on cooperation to encourage Chinese investors in the local property market this week. The meeting also indicated that the Chinese tourism market is strengthening. And police raided the home of a 73-year-old British man on Tuesday night suspected of being in possession of child pornography. Local police were tipped off by Interpol. Well, that's all for this week's news roundup. Join us again on Monday for a fresh update of local news.